Hi, my name is Chris, and we're going to go into some exercises today, and we'll do some RDLs for a hinge, and our feet are going to be shoulder width apart, heels in line with our toes, and slight bend in the knees, and then we're going to go down and bring the two dumbbells, one in each hand, down past your knees, flat back, and extend, and flex your glutes. And then for regression, we'll use a dowel, and then keep the back flat, and come down, do an RDL, and then a progression would be a barbell, add some weight, go down past your knees, come back up, make sure your back is flat, and squeeze the glutes. And a common mistake I see with these are when the shoulders come forward and you want to bring your shoulders back, make sure your chest is up and your back is straight. And another exercise we'll do today is a squat. So feet shoulder width apart, heels in line with our toes, and our arms are going to be on opposite shoulders. Bring your hips back, bend the knees, come back up into a regular squat in resting position. And a progression for this would be a goblet squat. You have a dumbbell on your chest and you go down into a squat. And then a regression would be bringing out a chair and sitting on the edge of the seat, come up to a squat, squeeze the glutes, and reach for the chair on the way down. And a common mistake I see with these is the bending of the back. And to keep that from happening is to keep your chest up, back straight, and go ahead and go to the squat. And another exercise I have is a carry. So for the carry, we'll have one sandbag in each hand. Go ahead and walk. And a progression will bring the sandbags up, past your head, and a regression would have two dumbbells, one in each hand. Go ahead and walk, and that keeps the stability from the sand out of the equation for the dumbbells. And for a common mistake I see with these are the shoulders coming forward, and to keep that from happening, we want to keep our shoulders back straight, and chin tucked. And another exercise I have is bent over rows. So you have your feet shoulder width apart, heel in line with the toes, and we're going to bend forward. Bring our one dumbbell in each hand up to our chest, elbows are going against our body, and back down. And another progression for this would be a barbell. So you have a heavy weight now in front of you, bring it up towards the chest, and back down. And another regression for this would be bringing up a bench, incline the bench, and lay on it. That way gravity is out of the equation. Bring it up to your chest and back down. And a common mistake I see with this are the shrugs of the shoulders, and the traps are flexing. And to keep that from happening, we just want to focus on pinching those shoulder blades in the back. And then another exercise I have for you today is the bird dogs. So we're going to have our hands underneath our shoulders and our knees underneath our hips and our toes curled in. We're going to bring up opposite arms and hands out, arms in, legs out. And then another progression, we'll have a dumbbell in our hand and an ankle weight, bring it out and in. And then a regression would be one arm out and then bring back and then the left leg out and back and then alternate. And then another mistake I see with that is when people bend their back, so you just want to make sure your hips are in line with your shoulders.